Alright, so here we go, week 3. Let's ping the teams. We have the Kings at the Bears. Tale as old as time. Great rivalry. Should be fantastic. Alright. Our experts have Barcelona as the heavy underdogs. So we're going to bring out an old one of mine. Alright. Start prediction. We're going to do 13.5 points in over and in under. So 2 touchdowns as we do that. It's clear and it's high winds. As of course both these games are early in the morning, we're going to have it in the daytime. We'll go to Nebraska. Why not? By the way, the new Nightmares player is in the depth chart. He is playing wide receiver 3. So all 3 wide receiver spots of the top 3 slots are filled out now by players, which means with a running back, Barcelona is now not going to be waiver priorities for any wide receivers whatsoever. Or any running backs for that matter. As gunner. There are a bunch of new players, though, that are on waivers, and they will be on a team by Tuesday's games, as Kovalenko is going to fumble that, and Queen is going to recover, and it's 2nd and 19, Bottomman with the fumble. Kovalenko back to pass. Short one out to Bottomman. Not enough for the first. It's 3rd and 14. I just realized I can be getting loud, so I'm going to actually be right back. I'm going to close the door between the bedroom and here so my wife doesn't hear me, as it's a punt. Alright, it is 1st and 10 as Fidel Satan gives it to Rebu, and Rebu's got nowhere to go. Satan with the end around to Bottomman, which, to the surprise of no one involved, gets nowhere. I'm waiting, I'm just going to fix everything up as Steve I forget what it's something Steve, I should know this. He just got claimed off waivers, will get his first career catch. Scurvy Steve. Rebu. Fidel Satan back to pass. And it's a pick here by Botterman. Satan does have an update pending, which should give the Nightmares the chance to get ahead. Another person watching, yeah. Joys of an early morning game. I'm like, this is either going to work really well on a Saturday or really poorly. Jerry McQueen with the hold, so it's going to be 1st and 10. Hello, Blake. Thank you for joining us. I just want to check, see if something's working. Oh, change this one to 5. And there's a flag here, a false start on Jerry McQueen. So it's coming back as they're at the 5 now, 3rd and 23. Kovalenko has time and dropped there, so it's going to be a punt from Botterman, which should give the Nightmares good field position to start with. And sure enough, they're already starting on the Kings side of the field. Botterman gets to the 40. Satan back to pass, has time. Throwing short outside to Steve again. Scurvy Steve with his 2nd reception, making a 2nd and 4. So that's the end of the 1st. Satan gives it to Rebu. Rebu falls forward, and it is nearly a 1st. It's 3rd and inches. They give it to Rebu. Rebu ducks outside, makes a man miss, and he will get to the 22. Zeus Rebu's having his best career game so far, averaging just over 2 yards a carry. Yeah, he's not been good. But this is also early. One update can change that. He puts in the speed, and all of a sudden, Zes Rebu can be a phenomenal running back. He's going to get 3 there, and it's 3rd and 6. Satan back to pass. Dennis Multoid Man with the touchdown. The Multoid Man shows up, and he will put points on the board for Barcelona. Moxie Crawford's kick is up, and it bounces. It is no good. So it is going to be 6-0. Scurvy Steve, glad to see you here. You just had 2 great catches. Have you lined up as wide receiver 3? Yeah, even though I know you're a running back, it's just like this way you get more visibility. Because the goal of the Dev League is not about the wins, it's not about the losses, it's about making sure that people shine. As Botterman steps out of bounds there. Unconfident Bitzer is going to get a 1st down there. Great run by him. Kovalenko. And it's a fumble recovery by Botterman. Fidel Satan back to pass. Steve looking to get it, and that time he was covered by 2 DBs for the Kings. Knights don't exist anymore. Come on. Satan back to pass. Short one out. Throwing. It's a Botterman catch. And Chet Branson is hit with the hold, so it's coming back. It's second and 20 at the 22. Satan back to pass. Short one out to Botterman. This time there's space, and it's 3rd and short. At the 38, minute 16 left in the half. 6-2 coming in. Satan, quick pass out, and just a miscommunication there. Could have been picked. They drop it. It's going to be a punt instead from Moxie Crawford. As Name is going to get this one to the 29. Great return by him. Kovalenko back to pass. Short outside is Botterman. Botterman with nowhere to go. It's 3rd and 3. Ooh, that was nearly a pick. That's a bad throw there. And so this is going to be a punt here. Satan back to pass. Has time. Throwing deep, incomplete. Triple coverage there. Satan's not making good decisions. Fidel Satan is 6 for 10 for 1 touchdown and 1 interception. Short pass out to Eric Gunther. And it's 3rd and 6. Fidel Satan gives it to Rebu. Rebu with a short gain, not enough for a first, and with 13 seconds left. Memphis is not calling a timeout, so this might be the last play, the punt. As the clock strikes 0, it's all on Name to try and return this. Gunther, back to pass. Satan has time, and incomplete. Fidel Satan now 7 for 12 as we are in the second half. Short pass to Rebu. Rebu makes a man miss and shiftily gets himself near midfield. Perfect. The Stream Elements command works. What do you guys think of that? Zeus Rebu goes off every 5 minutes. I decided that was probably as much time as I wanted to give it. Fidel Satan gives it to Rebu. Rebu with nowhere to go. Riley is going to get the TFL. It's 3rd and 11. Satan back to pass. Short went out to Rebu. He had a man deep, but she decided to go for the shorter pass, and so that's going to be a Moxie Crawford punt time at the 49, and this one's going to land squarely in the end zone for a touchback. Kovalenko just miscommunicates there. Kovalenko deep bomb downfield. Ooh, that could have been good. Kovalenko was 7 for 14 for 43 yards. Kovalenko back to pass. Short one to Gunner. Gunner finally showing up, and he will get a first down. Kovalenko gives it to Gunner. Waterman with a short game. And that one's incomplete. Ooh, that one just went to nowhere, as I think that was a miscommunication on the route, and that's going to be a punt. Barcelona's offense has not been able to do anything really today, as this one's going to bounce and actually really place itself well at the 10, even though that should have been, yeah. So, huge punt there from Boderman. Satan's got work cut out for her. She's going to throw it to Rebu, who gets 7-8. Satan, short pass outside on the play action against the 6-2 and just dropped. Fidel Satan has not been helped by these drops here. 6-2, but neither of these quarterbacks have, I should be honest. As Gunther gets that one. They give it to Rebu on a fresh set of downs. At the 35. And incomplete. Satan back to pass. Steve will get that one. Scurvy Steve, if you're still here, you just got a catch. Not enough for the first, but good catch there outside. And Crawford's going to punt this one away. Name is going to get this one. Flag here. It's probably an offsides. Kovalenko has a free play to Boderman, which they're going to accept the penalty. I would chuck it deep on those. On confidence is going to get just short of the first down there. 4-yard run there, averaging 3 yards per carry. And so it's 2nd and 5, as that penalty is going to send them back. These penalties have not been helping the Kings at all today. Kovalenko has time, throwing it to Boderman. Kovalenko. Gives it to Boderman. Boderman, nowhere to go. And Unconfident with a huge run. Kovalenko. And incomplete there. Botterman. Kovalenko has time.
Strike.
Deep bomb and just sails outside. And Brandon Gunner with the touchdown. Sorry, I was texting my wife. And so now it comes up to Botterman to give Barcelona the lead. If you're Colin Porter, you're hoping against it. And Botterman unfortunately delivers, so it is now Memphis's lead 7-6. As we are in the fourth quarter, and I realize I didn't call for fours in chat, I apologize. It's also been very quiet. Very, very quiet. Gunther is going to get to there. And now we got a minute left. We'll do fives if it goes to overtime. Although I don't think it can anymore. It's Vidal Satan. Misses that throw. I think once Satan's update goes through, you will see a very different quarterback. Keep in mind, Barcelona's Vidal Satan has had straight 55s for this first week. A lot of people have. So update week is going to matter. These first 3 weeks are always kind of tricky. Flag on the play here. It's probably a free one, as that one's going to be in offsides and an incomplete pass, so they're going to take it, obviously. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry, I had to help my neighbor open their water bottle, as there is 36 seconds and a pick to end this game, as Name is going to seal it. Yeah, I know. Kovalenko throwing it, though. This is dicey. As Botterman catches it, Barcelona burns their first time out. And that has all but sealed this game, barring something wild. Memphis wins 7-6. If you predicted the under, you're in a good spot there. Alright, and so now we have the Vipers at the Narwhals coming up. I should probably ping the locker rooms, let them know. Gunner, your offensive player of the game. Riley, your defensive player of the game. Alright. It is. Is it Narwhals at? I should know this. It's Vipers at Narwhals. Expert picks have a Curry as the underdogs, but I don't buy that. Let's do our weather and wind, and let's do a prediction. We're going to do interceptions. Got 2 minutes to predict. And go. It's clear, it's low winds. And so here we go with game 2. The Narwhals are going to be kicking it off to the Vipers. My wife has woken up, and I can bet that she is more of a Narwhals fan than a Vipers fan. Snakes are stupid. You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first, folks. I don't like snake. All right, A.J. Wilson's first completion of the night goes for 16 yards. Wilson back to pass. Damian Chambers with a huge catch and run. Is he going to make it all the way? He is! Omaha draws first blood. There is a touchdown there. The kicker is coming out. It is Daglish, and it is good. Omaha 7. A Curry 0, but the Narwhals have not had a chance. Oh, wow, I really have to fix this field. Huh, okay. I'll send it back to dust. That's okay. Jeremy Krause back to pass with his army of Bottermans and an incompletion. Krause back to pass. Deep bomb, there's a flag. It's coming back in a hold. Narwhals are going incomplete there, and it's 4th and 20. Botterman. It's going to get a short gain there. Botterman, the pass back, is going to get a short gain there as well. Wilson back to pass, and he fumbles. Botterman, the Narwhals DL, is going to recover. Wow, short pass out to Botterman. Krause now 1 for 5, 5 yards. He's got a man short. It's Botterman. It's all Botterman. Botterman with a TFL. And this is going to be a punt here that hits off the head of the Botterman and goes out to the 2017. Wilson back to pass. Deep bomb. Botterman has it. Huge reception there. We'll get him near midfield. AJ Wilson back to pass. And finds Botterman. Botterman with a short game there. Wilson, quick pass out. (6-2) coming up. Wilson short pass, incomplete. And this one's going to be a short punt here. Going out at about the 21. As we head to the end of the first quarter after this play. Kraus back to pass. Quick one to Botterman. Sorry, texting my wife on the schedule. It is Kraus pitching this to Botterman. Botterman in the short game. Wilson, quick pass outside. It's 2nd and 9. Botterman gives it, gets tackled for a loss by Millie Willer. Gives it to Botterman. And it's 4th and 3. This is going to be a punt from Edwish. Ow! I'm sorry. Kraus is 5 for 11. 6 for 12. He is now throwing 50% of completions to Botterman. Omaha's going to call a timeout with 2 minutes left in the half. Kraus is yet to pass that 50-yard mark, and he's going further away from it as Smokefish is going to get him with a TFL. Wilson back to pass. Has all the time in the world. And just can't have it as it is a sea of narwhals there waiting for him. It's 2nd and 10. A.J. Wilson, 8 for 11, 118 yards. That's a really cool parallel. And 1 touchdown. Otterman, short game. And a Curry calls a timeout as it is 4th and 7 in what has felt like the longest 2-minute drill. Waterman is going to get that one. House back to pass. Deep bomb. House once more. And Omaha's going to burn their final timeout as very little time passed. It's 3rd and 4 at the 30. They're hoping to get the ball back, and Boderman all but obliges. First and 10 for Omaha to try and run up the score. They've got a Boderman on the outside. He steps out of bounds at the 51-second mark, and it is a 1st down for Omaha. Wilson back to pass. And it is a pick here by Boderman. A contested catch for number 88 is not going to come down in his favor. So 2nd and 11. 1st and 10, 11 seconds in the second, and that one bobbles. Narwhals will be kicking off, will be getting the ball at the end of the half, so just think they can do with wide receivers. Kraus back to pass. Has a man short in Boderman, and that'll end the half. So we start the 2nd half. Boderman, short game. Kraus back to pass, and incomplete. Kraus has time, finds Boderman. But it's 3rd and 7. These Bodermans are not doing well for the offense. Flight of the Bodermans, indeed. A.J. Wilson, though, finds Boderman, and they're at Narwhal's side of the field. Pitch outside to Boderman, and he's got a 1st down. Great run from him. He is averaging 6 yards, just under 6 yards a carry. And he's going to try and increase that, but instead he's going to decrease as Solace is going to get the TFL. Give to Boderman again. He makes a man miss, and it's 3rd and 5. I think they're almost playing super conservative here just to try and avoid a pick. And it's a flag here. It's an offside, so that's going to give him a 1st and 10 at the 20. Not what you need if you're the Narwhals. That Boderman's still celebrating. Wilson back to pass. Give to Boderman. And it's 3rd and 4. Gotta assume Daglish is warming up on the sidelines to try and make this a 2-score game. As Boderman, the running back, is going to get a short gain there, and so out comes Daglish to try and make this chip shot. And the kick is good. Omaha now has a 10-0 lead as we head into the end of the 3rd quarter. Daglish. I removed the letter. I apologize. And Boderman with a short gain. Kraus. Incomplete. Kraus again. This one's going to be incomplete. And Boderman. Wilson back to pass. Ooh, dangerous throw there. Sorry, folks, I was trying to figure out what's going on with the bank, and it's the trim failing. Sweet. How the heck to fix that? It's Boderman. Gonna get a short gain there. Wilson back to pass. Finds Boderman. Boderman makes a man miss up the sideline. It's at the 30. And it's Boderman. And so an attempt. Dalglish is going to kick this one. It's up and it's good. It is now 13-0. Omaha is taking no prisoners as we hit the 2-minute warning. I don't think Colin Porter is going to be happy with the lack of overtime. Any hopes of overtime, I think, just went out the window, barring 2 touchdowns and a missed point after attempt. But I don't think the Boderman Army is there for that option. Cruz back to pass. Kraus again, and just throws that one away. It is now 2nd and 10. They will be staying out on the field for 4th down. I think the really telling thing is the yards per attempt for the Narwhals. They haven't been able to get anything downfield going. Part of that is because they have the Bodermans. So their defense is really good. The problem is if you get scored on, they really need all the time in the world to score back. And Curry's going to burn their final timeout. 4th and 8. This is it. Do or die. Otherwise, then we will be calling it. Kraus deep bomb and incomplete. That'll do it as Omaha gets the ball. The Vipers shut them out 13-0. Which is funny because the Vipers on Thursday got shut out 13-0. So now every team minus the Nightmares has 2 wins. Nightmares are still searching for that first one as Omaha is going to kneel it out. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We will see you on Monday as Dust is back in the booth. He is streaming. But it has been an absolute pleasure covering for him as always. There's a flag here. It's an offside. You're just playing aggressive here, buddy. And that'll do it. Yeah, we will see you. Boderman is your defensive player of the game. AJ Wilson, your offensive player of the game. And we will see you all on Monday. Update day is tomorrow, don't forget.